Okay, folks, here's another piece that reminds us of Christmas that's just been, and you could say the New Year's Eve that's about to arrive. Um, so let's see how we got this. Pretty sure I know what it is, pretty much. Gonna make it black and white. Yeah, gonna make it black and white. How big are we gonna make it? Yeah, stuff it. We're going to go 400 by 400, so just going to go there. Yeah, it's New Year's Day. No, it's not. It's New Year's Eve. And there's going to be a lot of revelry going on, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to end up inebriated by early hours of tomorrow. Let's see how we go with this. I think I know what it is. I don't know the brand of it. Willie the Boatman. I found this near a coffee shop or at a coffee shop. I think this is an alcoholic beverage and some kind of keg cap where they put these on top of the big kegs that they have at pubs and shit for alcohol. I'm not consuming any alcohol. I'm a person that likes to stay totally clean, even though there's nothing wrong with alcohol consumption per se. I'm just not interested. I just don't follow the culture because most people take alcohol and they get drunk, and I'm against drunkenness. I don't follow it. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. This looks interesting. I've got to tilt it more. But yeah, I just don't like it, folks. I've never liked drinking, people getting drunk. It just doesn't appeal to me, folks. It's really quite a shameful act when you consider how it makes you vulnerable, it makes you look stupid. It doesn't. It's really, you're not being yourself, you're being something that's, you develop the persona of alcohol, because alcohol gives people a certain kind of persona or personas. They could just be a whinging and a whining sort of a person, pardon the pun. They could be a violent person. There's all these different versions of getting drunk, and really I have no time for people doing that. I've got better things to do than spend my time hanging out with inebriated people. I don't like drinking and drunk. I don't like drunkenness. I learned what drunk was when I was a kid, and I never liked it. So I know what it is, folks. I know what it is. I have a relative that was always getting drunk, and I just didn't like that person's persona when that person got drunk. I'm not going to reveal who it is. I'm going to keep it anonymous. But basically, I really hated it when this person got drunk, and drinking just doesn't agree with me. I used to drink sometimes, like never to get drunk, folks, because look, you can have alcohol, you can enjoy alcohol, but you don't have to get drunk. You don't have to get blotto, smashed, whatever you want to call it, whatever name getting drunk goes by. It goes by all sorts of names, but I'm not interested in getting drunk, and I never have been. And this person taught me a huge lesson about not to get drunk. So not to be like this person, I'm going to just put this on the glass like so. So I didn't want to be like that person. So I learned. So maybe it was a good thing that there was some kind of awareness about it when I was a kid. There was an awareness, folks. A lot of people, don't. I was only 8 when I learned about it, so I was only a kid. So it was traumatic, it was horrible. But, what can I say? Life goes on, folks. And that's come up looking really nice. I think I like it like that. But basically, yeah, I really have a distaste for drunkenness. It's really not a thing I appreciate. Yeah, you just drink to enjoy the aroma, to enjoy the flavour of the drink, to enjoy a social time, but just don't even get tipsy. Just enjoy the drink in moderation, folks. There's nothing wrong with moderation. Moderation's good. You know, you don't need to get smashed. You don't need to get off your dial. You know, you don't need that shit, folks. You could end up getting yourself into deep shit with the law. You could end up hurting someone and hurting someone's feelings. You just got to fucking think before you drink, folks. I know that rhymes, sounds a bit cheesy, but true. You got to think before you fucking drink. Before you get out there and drinking. I forgot to change it to mirror image. But yeah, you just got to think, folks. You got to think before you fucking drink. You know, you got to think, what are the consequences of what you're doing? You know, would you end up in someone's pants? You know, someone who's not your fucking wife or your fucking husband, or you're going to end up pregnant. You know, like, you know, if you're having sex with someone and you don't know you've had sex, or you don't know what you're doing, you don't use a fucking condom, and not that I encourage that kind of shit. I don't encourage extramarital affairs or casual sex or sex before marriage, but if you're going to have sex, at least be prepared that you don't get fucking pregnant or something, you know, like and regret it. Or get a disease like STI, a sexual transmitted infection. You don't know, you can do some real shit when you get drunk, so don't get drunk if you can avoid it. So let's see how we go with that. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.